Hey there guys, so today I'm going to be doing a quick prediction video for the Leigh versus Mauricio Lara rematch. So going into the first fight, I favoured Leigh to win. I said Leigh will win by knockout. And the first fight was playing out pretty much exactly how I expected it to go, where it was Leigh on the back foot on the outside, just outboxing Mauricio Lara using straight punches. And he had a bit of a scare in the second round, but you know, that's sort of expected against a puncher like Lara, unless your performance is absolutely flawless. But apart from the second round, I thought Leigh pretty much controlled the fight. He won every single round apart from that. And in rounds 5 and 6, Leigh was breaking Lara down. He was landing some solid body shots which hurt Lara. He was hurt once each in round 5 and 6 from body shots. And at that point it was all looking good for Leigh. It looked like he could potentially force a stoppage or, you know, win on points. But then obviously in the 7th round, Leigh got knocked out by a left hook. And I don't think that shot didn't really come out of nowhere. In the 7th round, Leigh made more mistakes than he had throughout the entire fight. Throughout the entirety of the 7th round, Leigh was falling short with his left hooks. And it looked like he was really loading up to try and get Lara out of there and force a stoppage. And obviously when you load up, it's obviously a lot slower and it's a lot more telegraphed. So he was falling short with his left hooks, and I think it was with about 40 seconds to go he fell short with one, and Lara countered him with the right hand, and he took it well, but obviously 20 seconds he tried exactly the same thing, and yeah, he got taken out before Ben Davison threw in the towel. So for Leigh, the game plan has to be very similar. Obviously he has to just try and box Lara on the outside like he was doing in the first fight. He has to be a lot more patient. Obviously he was late in the fight, he was desperately seeking the knockout, and that's not really something he can do in the 7th round so recklessly. In the second fight, I mean, he can't do that so recklessly. He has to take his time a lot more, not push for the stoppage so much. He just has to keep landing straight punches, and if the stoppage comes, then it comes. I think Leigh will win the rematch. I think he will, because he can make adjustments to his game plan and what he was doing in the ring. He is the vastly superior technician in this fight, and he can fine-tune what he was doing. He can try different techniques. I've seen some clips of Leigh working with Ben Davison, and he's throwing a straight left hand from the southpaw stance, so maybe that's something they'll try, as he didn't go southpaw in the first fight. And I mean, Mauricio Lara, he can't do anything different. He's just going to do exactly the same as what he was doing in the first fight. Lara is a very limited fighter. He's got no boxing fundamentals at all. He can't box, so he's just gonna, you know, do exactly the same thing, and hope it pays off. But I think if Leigh is a lot more measured in this fight and he just takes his time a bit more, I think he will beat Lara, and I think he will force a late stoppage, because Lara essentially is tailor-made for Leigh. Obviously he is a flat-footed brawler with poor punching technique. He really swings, really loads up, no defense, and a good counter puncher on the outside like Leigh can take advantage of that. And we didn't really see in the first fight, we didn't really get to see Lara really go at Leigh. Like he didn't apply the pressure and go all out for the knockout. He was a bit more quiet than I expected. You know, he was just sort of holding his feet and looking for. It was a bit of a standoff at times. You know, both guys were waiting for the other guy to make a mistake, so they could jump in. But I think, especially late in the fight, I think Lara will be down on the cards, and he will have to try and force the fight more, and he'll have to try and knock Leigh Wood out. And I think that will play into Leigh Wood's hands. I think he will be able to catch him on the way in. And I'm going Leigh Wood by stoppage from rounds 9 to 12. He'll probably counter Lara on the way in with a right hand, or he'll drop him with a body shot or something like that. So yeah, I'm going with Leigh Wood by knockout, late knockout, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. God bless.